Harnessing the social brain to enhance learning outcomes. And this is from a speech-language pathologist perspective in an educational setting. Good afternoon, everyone. Today, I will explore how insights from neuroscience, particularly regarding the social brain, can significantly enhance our practice as speech-language pathologists in education. Understanding the emotional and social context of our students is crucial for effective communication interventions. This presentation is intended for fellow speech-language pathologists and educators to improve student learning by incorporating neuroscientific principles into our practice. The social brain, a foundation for learning. Louis Cozolino suggests that our brains are inherently social organs, highly attuned to our social environment. In my observations, many educators focus intensely on curriculum and assessment, but often overlook who the students really are. This disconnect can hinder neuroplasticity, as supportive emotional environment is essential for effective learning. As SLPs, we have a unique opportunity to foster relationships that build emotional regulation and create safe spaces where students feel secure enough to engage in learning and feel supported at school. When stress levels are low, students are more open to new information. And when students are open to new information, the progress of the students will flourish. We need to create supportive learning environments. And as Cozolino emphasizes, the importance of the teacher-student relationship in promoting emotional regulation is vital. A warm, empathetic approach can significantly decrease fear and enhance neuroplasticity. By modeling emotional awareness, we can encourage students to develop self-regulational skills. Integrating mindfulness practice into our sessions are suggested by Judy Willis, and they can provide students with tools to manage their emotions and reduce stress, creating an optimal learning environment. The impacts of early childhood experience. Research indicates that early childhood experiences shape brain development at a neural level. Children who have not experienced rich language interactions during their formative years may struggle academically and socially. In my practice, I emphasize the concept of serve and return interactions, educating families and other teachers on how meaningful communication impacts the brain's architecture. For example, when a nonverbal prep student babbles, I respond through eye contact, words, and physical affection such as a hug or a pat on the shoulder. Advocating for a language-rich environment which fosters emotional and social and linguistic development equips students with the skills they need for success in school. As an SLP in schools, I often hold parent information sessions. My sessions will now include the importance of brain development and rich early childhood experiences. Engaging students through social connections. According to Lieberman 2013, social connections are key to happiness and well-being. Many students arrive at school with a history of social neglect, which can impair their ability to form attachments. As educators, we need to prioritize social learning, as it is fundamental for students to feel connected before they can engage in academic tasks. Incorporating collaborative activities into our speech therapy can help students leverage their social brains, enhancing both their communication skills and their sense of belonging in the classroom. I can incorporate social connections by collaborative storytelling, role play, peer interviews, mindfulness reflection, circles, buddy reading, and social skills games. Leveraging neuroplasticity for individualized learning. Understanding neuroplasticity allows us to challenge the traditional one-size-fits-all educational model. Each student brain is unique, and as SLPs, we must adapt our strategies to fit their individual learning profiles. Promoting a growth mindset in our students, as suggested by Duckworth, can empower them to view challenges as opportunities for growth. This shift in perspective is vital, especially for those who struggle with self-esteem and social interactions. Strategies for emotional regulation. Understanding the connection between emotional regulation and effective learning is vital for both speech pathologists and educators. Students often arrive in the classroom with varying levels of emotional preparedness, influenced by their backgrounds and previous experiences. This variability underscores the need for targeted strategies to support emotional well-being, which in turn can enhance their learning outcomes. We need to create a safe environment. It is crucial to establish a classroom environment where students feel safe, secure, and valued. This can be achieved through consistent routines, clear expectations, and a strong emphasis on respect and empathy. When students feel safe, they are more likely to engage and participate in actively learning. We need to ensure we're doing mindfulness practice. Integrating mindfulness techniques into the daily routine can help students manage stress and enhance focus. Simple practices such as breathing exercises or short periods of quiet reflection can significantly impact students' ability to self-regulate their emotions. For example, beginning or ending a session with a few minutes of guided breathing can help transition students into a new learning mindset. Emotional check-ins. Regular emotional check-ins can foster open communication about feelings. Educators and speechies can use tools like this, feeling charts, or check-in questionnaires to help students articulate their emotions. This practice is not only normalized discussions about feelings, but also helps recognize their emotional states, which in the first step is self-regulation. We need to ensure we're teaching coping strategies. Explicitly teaching coping strategies can empower students to manage their emotions effectively. Techniques such as positive self-talk, visualization, or the use of a calm down corner, as shown, where students can take a break, can be highly beneficial. For example, having a designated space with calming materials such as stress balls or calming visuals allows students to take a moment to regroup when they feel overwhelmed. Peer support and collaboration. Encouraging peer support can enhance emotional regulation. Group activities that require collaboration can help build social connections and foster empathy. This not only strengthens their emotional skills, but also promotes a sense of belonging and community within the classroom. Family involvement. Engaging families in the emotional development of their children is essential. Speech pathologists and educators can provide resources or workshops for parents, focusing on how to create supportive home environments that mirror the strategies that are used in school. This could include family mindfulness practice or tips on how to manage emotional outbursts constructively. Monitoring progress. Regularly assessing the effectiveness of these strategies through student feedback and observations can inform ongoing adjustments. For instance, educators can track how often students utilize coping strategies and how these practices correlate with their academic performance and social interactions. By prioritizing emotional regulation and implementing these strategies, speech pathologists and educators can create a more conducive learning environment. This holistic approach not only supports academic success, but also fosters lifelong emotional skills that students can carry with them beyond the classroom. In summary, as speech language pathologists, we have a critical role in bridging the gap between neuroscience and education. By understanding the social brain and its implications for learning, we can create a supportive, engaging environment that enhances our students' emotional and linguistic development. Let's commit to integrating these insights into our practice for the benefit of our students. Thank you for your attention, and I look forward to discussing how we can collectively apply these principles in our work.